Welcome back to another episode of Housekeeping with me, Belinda, and Eugene later on. So what we're doing here is actually reviewing of all the social media videos that you have sent to us, the confession that you've sent to us, and we will dive deep and check it out. What we are going to have interesting content, some knocking at the door. Could it be the ghost? Could it be a prank? So let's find out.
I really don't feel good. We're getting a
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
Good morning,
Good
B.
morning. Hi.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Housekeeping with us. Your host, my name is Eugene Tay, and that's the succubus, Belinda.
I have embraced the name. I shall be the SC succubus now.
As a succubus, we need a plush toy for you.
Oh my god.
Now to let us know, how long does it take for you to dress up before you run the show?
If everything goes smoothly, nowadays it takes me about half an hour. If I wake up late, 15 minutes I can.
Wow, okay. Getting faster and faster already.
The kung fu li hai already,
See, guys, we don't need to just run the show. No, we got to prepare the show and prep before the show starts.
That's very true. But that being said, right, please send in more of your confession and videos. We would love to see them and we would love to review them. So you can send them either on our Facebook group or maybe you can send it to us directly as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
So my number is 94594931. You can check us out on our socials, YouTube, Facebook, IG. Just search for Supernatural Confessions. Or just go to our website, www.supernaturalconfessions.com. All the links are there. Now, speaking of videos, there are two videos that went viral this week. And I received it. I guess you have received it as well from
Yes.
many members asking us to check it out. And we're going to play this for you. And for those of you who have not seen it, let's take a look.
Walk past my garden here, I smell frangipanis, and I've been looking for them forever because I want to have that smell in my house. But every time I go towards the smell of the frangipanis in the garden, you can see right here, I look around, there's a banana tree, but it smells like crap the moment I get closer to the garden. So I have to figure out, where is the smell coming from? What's this delicious plant that I get every time I walk to my condo? Singaporeans, I need your help. Let me know in the comments, okay? Thank you.
Callum, that's Callum, and Callum is asking us, what is that smell? Wow.
So, my dear Caleb, it's very unfortunate to have informed you. I think a lot of people have mentioned it as well. It is the hantu. Dun, dun, dun.
Let's take a look at the comment section that people have posted in reply to Callum's message. It's Miss P. I'm here literally hiding in the comments to avoid any jump scare from the back. No, it's a frangipani. It's no frangipani. It's a ghost. Don't bring it to your house. Don't walk in the area anymore at night either. Wow.
Well, I mean, the first thing I was thinking of was like frangipani. That doesn't sound nice. When you suddenly smell it, but you can't see the flower, Then it's like, And then the moment they say banana tree, habis.
Banana tree, frangipani combo smell, or any Singaporean will know what it is.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
Some more comments. Please don't allow it into your house. When it smells like crap, the Pontiana is near you. Pontiana is Banshee. Run, bro! Frangipani and banana tree. Like what you said, Dwi. Run. If you hear loud quacking sound, it's far from you. But if it's soft, it's close by.
Oh my gosh. Quacking sound.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about the quacking sound. What is that all about?
Well, I'm glad you asked because this is the law education moment where we tell you and Callum or people like Callum who's new to Singapore, what is our local hantu law about? So the quacking sound apparently is the sound made by Pontiana when she's flying around. It sounds like quack, quack, quack.
Really? Oh my god, that's the Pontiana sound. I thought that's the crow.
Some people have said it's the white-bellied seagull, but the white-bellied seagull don't fly around at night. Some people say flying duck. I don't know how flying duck can be seen at night either. And the law about frangipani tree is a favorite spot for Pontianak to sit on. And banana tree is also another known tree that contains spirit. May not necessarily be the Pontianak. So you put two in one.
I have another confession to make.
What happened?
You know, I recently have been sleeping very late, right? About 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. I always thought it was crow that I've been hearing. But who in the sound mind, 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning, you hear crows? Who? Now you say it's quaking sound. Like, oof.
So you may
Oh my
have...
god, they have been hanging outside they've been hanging outside my bedroom.
Win already, lor. Outside your bedroom. How can be a crow inside your house even if it was a crow?
No, my bedroom, right, directly outside, there's like very tall trees. Even though I stay in like high floor, right, the tree have grown so tall that outside my house, outside my bedroom is trees.
That's it lah. Pontianak already lah. You have a new confession today.
Oh no. Okay. Next time I hear it, right, I will take video for you. But it's not so reoccurring. It's more of like maybe like about 3 sounds like that. Yeah. Then sometimes there's multiple, like 2 bird like fighting like that or something. I don't know what they do.
Two Pontianak fighting.
Maybe. They're fighting who want to be on the show next, Eugene.
Okay, you want to take photo, okay? Show us. There's another part of this message. It's okay. He know he Angmo, so he put frangipani. The Pontianak also won't scare him because it's Asian ghost. Angmo ghost will recognize not Pontianak. Oh no, this one. Never ever say out loud when you smell something like that at night. Do you know about this law?
Yeah. Because they know that you acknowledge their existence. They're like, hey, you can smell me? You can see me?
Yeah.
Like our confession from last week. The little boy that says, apa itu bau?
Wow, the
What's
mother
that
like,
smell?
shut up. Okay. Wow, this guy, I got nervous when you mentioned the changing of smell and then the banana tree. I'll move if I were you. So there's also this law that when you smell something sweet, okay, it may not necessarily be ghost, right? Because something sweet could be someone's perfume when you walk past.
Yep. That's true.
But when the sweet smell suddenly turn rotten, that's a sign that she is there.
Hey, you know how Angmo, some of it, they have yellow fever. Have you heard of yellow fever before?
Like Angmo guys who like Chinese girls?
Not really Chinese, just Asian in general. I think I have a feeling they can't distinguish who is who. Because one Angmo outside Lucky Plaza kind of asked me how long you have been in Singapore. I like, excuse me, I'm born and bred here. Okay, but anyway, back to the story, which is, sometimes they got yellow fever. What if one day this Angmo, right, see the Pontianak, one pretty woman stand there in white, maybe holding her umbrella. Then after that, it's like, where am I? I was like, oh, a pretty girl in condo. Miss, are you lost? Bring home the frangipani smell with you.
Habis, gone. We will have a new confession.
If he survive.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be damn interesting. Like you don't know that was Pontianak, then you're not scared, man. Now you know Pontianak, then you start thinking about it.
Maybe he's not a believer yet. Until that happens, then we have a new video.
So, any Angmo out there listening to Housekeeping or Supernatural Confessions, if you have ever met a Pontianak or unwittingly bring one home, please get in touch with us.
Hey, maybe it'll be like, Asian girls are all crazy, they're all crazy. She started crawling on my ceiling. I have no idea what happened.
Man, these Asian girls are wild.
They're so flexible. She bent over backwards for me.
That'll be interesting confession. Straight away. Okay, more of the comments. Bro, it's a ghost. Bro, casually want a ghost in his house. Then Lisa, bro, I'm not even from SG, but even I scared now reading from the comments. Maybe run or something, bro.
Everybody know they're hantu.
Run, don't look behind, especially ghost man.
Should we tell him?
So, bro, that one hantu lah. You know what this tells me, B? That
Yes.
that us Singaporeans, we know how to take care of ourselves regards to the Pontianak, or at least the Pontianak law, whether it is true or it started off from a rumor somewhere somehow, it is now become the canonical version of what a Pontianak is.
That's very true. I think like everywhere you go in the Asia context, you will have this some sort of like some form of Pontianak. And maybe even what the comment section say, right, is like the Angmo Banshee. Instead of screaming lah, the Asian usually quiet.
We more demure. Our Pontianak also just quack, quack.
Maybe.
You know, I was thinking, right, all these talks about us humans thinking we know about the Pontianak so well, right? What if the Pontianak is like sitting one side or like, walao, that's not even me, lor. That's a banana spirit. That's a Frangipani spirit. What you all lump with Pontianak? Because another
Just
version...
Just see one long hair, one long dress, the Pontianak.
All cannot differentiate. Like how the Angmo cannot differentiate the Asian, all the same.
Yeah. The Chinese saying, if got moustache, then it's your father.
My Pranaka saying is something similar. It's like, just because you see a botak head means all your grandfather.
Yeah.
All right, moving on from Pontianak, we have this one, which is also a viral video. And I've got so many people sending me this, and I'm so thankful to the community of Supernatural Confessions. Thank you for being our eyes and ears and being vigilant and sending us these videos. Thank you so much. You're doing a great job. You're helping housekeeping stay alive. Have you seen this video yet, B?
Wait. Before that, I want to say I love your appreciate it. Okay. Yes, I've seen the video, but let's go. Let's watch it again. It's super creepy.
And then now I have actually experienced, like, other than door knocking, I think this is like 1 day ago. I do experience windows knocking as well.
Nobody outside yet.
What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely 100% on Team Hamtu.
Team Hantu.
You know, yeah. So I saw this video a while back also. Then after that, people was like saying, which client do you sue? Can you sue him for harassment? Is there like the Hantu court law?
So we did a bit of background info on Leo Ong. He's not yet a lawyer. He's a student.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. So maybe cannot sue yet.
You can ask the boss to help. Hey boss, I've been harassed by this person every day at 2 a.m. 3 a.m. will come and knock my door. Who is the person? You caught the person on camera or not? I caught you on camera lah, but cannot see the person. What do you mean?
Dun, dun, dun. Not enough evidence. So this knocking sound, right? It's not even subtle. It's really tong 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 tong.
Yeah, like the uncle want to go and look trouble with you, right? It's like, hey, why you pour the water out the window again? You know, that kind of thing. Dong, 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 that kind of.
But it sounded also like he's very calm, like, got knocking. Let me go and take a look. Nobody, how come got knocking sound? So strange. You know, like, where's the fear, bro?
I tell you, all the ghosts will become really hungry ghosts because all the Gen Z not scared of ghosts anymore.
Yeah, man. So chill. So totally got no expression, cannot emote. Got ghosts. Open door, no ghosts.
TikTok some more. It's like, hey, ghosts, you on TikTok.
Yeah, very scary, the ghosts. I put on TikTok. I don't know lah. I got my doubts lah. Like having seen so many evidence video, right? Wow, the knocking sound don't sound like this, eh. But then at the same time, you also heard confessions of people saying there's a very urgent knock on my door, which sounds like this. So I'm 50-50 on this.
Okay.
But you are
But
definitely
maybe
Team Hantu, right?
But could it be like a relative that has passed away, but he's the only one, or he's the only one that can receive the message? So it's not like a vigorous knock, because Chinese New Year you all see each other for so many years. Paiseh.
It's like then he needs to do the whole knock 1 for yes, knock 2 for no.
Maybe. But I follow. I saw some of his TikTok videos.
Ah.
He has been still actively updating it.
Ah.
So for those people who are interested, maybe we can link his TikTok.
Leo
later,
Ong.
like, in the-
Go and check out. Leo Ong
Yeah.
is what? Is it? No, this is not from his site, right? News.
This is not
News-
from his site,
okay.
but I went TikTok and find his page. Maybe I'll put a link in the group later, so everybody can go and kepo follow up live update.
Hey, you go and contact him and ask him come on our show. Give us update.
He Malaysian
No lah, then come video lah, digital video, connect with his handphone. He quite
Okay,
updated,
okay.
right? Okay.
I asked him his next big event that happened. Ask him to update us.
Get.
Then got thing to talk about substance. Ooh.
Update like what's going on right now. Okay. So, viewers, please let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this particular thing? Is it explainable? Is there a rational explanation or some sort? Let us know in the comment section. Okay, next one. Oh, this one's quite interesting. Have you heard of starseed?
Yes. I have never heard of star seeds, but the part about the happy souls one, I'm a bit like 50-50 on the fence.
Okay, Ken. Let you narrate this first, and we're gonna discuss after this.
Thank you for sending in your confession, anonymous member. So let's get started. I read somewhere that star seeds or happy soul must be careful because they attract unhappy souls and negative entities that like to feed off their bright and shiny, draining their energy of them to live. They love that energy, but they're always jealous of that energy. I have experienced that to be true. I have been and is still surrounded by unhappy souls. Things are always there out to get me. Things changed for the better after I got a sun yacht, though. And it has worked out for me all these years, and it's a testament to how I have been following the rules of the sun yacht. People fuck with me and they get hit themselves, sometimes quite jialat. Some of my sun yacht experiences. One fucked with me and then got drunk and slit his own throat, and this was in Cambodia. In Singapore, a bunch of my colleagues fucked with me and 3 of them got hit by COVID immediately, all at the same time. The one that I was forced to apologize to, he tore his knees in the most mundane way. And this is not like an accident, but it was over a simple movement and had to be off work for months. Another one is getting a slow burn. In his jealousy and desire to be ahead of me, he has signed himself up for a lifetime of debt to buy a flat he can't even enjoy to afford all on its own. While they try to make me do things that are actually not part of my job scope, I would fall ill and be not able to do it anyway. And my doctor is a highly respected person who can move in certain circles, and they know of it. So they all know that I cannot or don't F around. If they try to mess with me, they will know that I will fight back.
Okay. So let's define what's a starseed first, lah. Huh? Okay, let me bring this back down.
Have you heard of star seeds before, Eugene?
Yes, I have.
Oh, interesting.
In fact,
So
I
what
was told I was
defines-
starseed as well, so I'm not sure. So let's define starseed. Starseeds are so psychics, right? Especially the Western side, they tend to,
okay.
they're channelers. They get information from the Akashic records, and they look at the cosmos, and they define certain things. And it's not just one person; it's like various people having the same information. So that's how they define it to be true. Because if it's only one person make up the story, then is one person crazy lah. But if multiple psychics and channelers come to the same understanding, then maybe there's some universal truth to it. So star seeds are basically advanced spiritual beings from other planets around the realms, and there's like billions of stars around the universe. A star seed could be you or me. We are from a star and we are born in this life, so we come with powers. And sometimes, so not all star seeds are friends. Some star seeds are against each other. It's like an intergalactic war. Quite interesting if you read up on it.
But star seeds in this sense don't actually mean happy souls, right? Because if you are from another universe with like higher knowledge, right? So with knowledge come power. So sometimes you are burdened with the power. Then you won't necessarily be happy, right? As per se. So I think in this sense, I guess it's like what kind of power you have, right?
Yeah.
It boils down to what mutant are you?
Yeah.
Are you a Jean Grey destined to die? Or are you a Wolverine destined to not find your love?
Let me go Google how many star seeds there are. There are a finite number of star seeds and where they are from.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Anyway, you guys can go and research your star seeds. You might do this even online. You can go and do your character answer questionnaire, and they'll define what star seed you are.
Oh,
It's very interesting.
I thought like 八字, like the 师傅 going to count for me. Hey, you star seed or not? Wow, you are many star seeds together.
I mean, sometimes I'm a bit
You are
biased,
star
right? Star. So if you're not star seed, then maybe you're star fruit lah. You're lower level, more mortal.
already germinate and pollinated. Because star fruit.
Yeah. So then he has star seed. Then he talked about how people who are unhappy souls want to attract his energy. That's not the kind of star seed that I know of. But I know if you are soulmates, and sometimes star seeds can be soulmates where you are in the universe and you're trying to find each other. 1 in a billion chance. Wow, very, very Romeo and Juliet, right?
Korean dramas.
Then you will be almost like a mirror image of the other, like two sides of the same coin. And then you either burn brightly or crash and burn in a very terrible manner. But then he also said that he has Sakyan. Sakyan is the Thai tattoo. And
it's a tattoo. Okay. I thought it was like an amulet thing.
No, Sakyan is Thai tattoo, and it's meant to defend you or bring wealth or protection. So for him, it's protection. So when he got Sakyan and anyone's out to get him, they'll be injured. And he has given us enough examples for us to not be able to debunk it as a coincidence, right? Yeah. So he
Eugene, just reading the story, right? What does he, have to return back to the Satyan in order for the Satyan to, still continue all these duties for him? Because I feel like the first story was a bit freaky. Slit your own throat. Oh my god, that's like super like it's like
Final Destination kind of thing.
The guy wanted to take your life also? That's why he, in return he slit his own throat. What's the context here? You can't just tell me slit his own throat like
It's like he happy birthday to you, cut cake, and suddenly he
Hey, that one like some freaky like Alice in the Borderland kind of things.
Walao. What kind of Sakyan is that? I also once, people cut my lane, he'll cut his own throat or drive off to the longkang, or people badmouth me also. I think it's too powerful for Sakyan. Sakyan that I know of don't function that way. This could be a different power.
But maybe like when I was reading this also, it could be like, did the person like keep thinking that I attract unhappy soul, maybe it could be like a self-manifestation, Then if you keep thinking about one certain thing, like, you keep thinking that, today I'm very ugly, then after that it could be like a self-manifestation, and then after that, like, combined with the Satyan power, then it become like a disastrous explosion.
So what you're saying that on his own he already have power. So with the Satyan, he amplify it. Maybe because he also said he's a star seed, so he could have like some Jean Grey power.
Yeah. His power is to like multiply. Maybe by his own, like, multiply by 0 is nothing ma. But you multiply by 2 also a lot of thing.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, and you asked me what's the price to pay. So, regular sakyan. I do not know about this empowered Jean Grey sakyan. There's 5 precepts that you must keep. Not precepts, sorry. 5 things you cannot do. Like, you cannot spit into toilet bowl. You cannot eat satay with a stick. You cannot have adultery. One more I cannot remember. But the most important of all, why I don't get a sakyan, is that the woman cannot ride you in bed.
Huh?
No go. Fail. Cannot.
So you must always be on top lah. The woman cannot take control
On
lah.
top, behind, sideways, the woman cannot take. The woman cannot be on top. Take control.
Oh, interesting.
It's a deal breaker.
Now also tell me a lot of things about you also in the bedroom. Things that I don't know what to do.
Lazy fucker, is it? Okay, darling. Enjoy yourself. Dah lie down there.
Okay, but wait. In the sense of adultery means that you cannot have an affair lah, or cheat on your partner, or have a partner who is also cheating lah.
I think
right?
the exact term of the adultery is you cannot screw another man's wife. That is their version of adultery. Yeah. But I guess if she's a single girl, then can lah. If you're married, she's single, still okay. Because specifically the adultery was not taking another man's wife.
Interesting set of rules.
But for the girls, don't have
But
such
this
rules.
Satyan, is it like a entity, or is it like a god itself, like the Pita,
No, I don't think it's God. What if I understand correctly? They may even imbue it with animal spirit, like a tiger, or some Satyan is just scriptures. The scripture itself is the power. There's no imbuing of any god, deities, or any spirits in it.
Interesting.
Okay, let's take a look at the comment section with regards to this guy. It looks like your Satyan is a defense and attack type. It's powerful since it causes harm to people who try to plan or do bad deeds. Will this disharmony fall on your opponents affect your spiritual cultivation? Which is true because you're not supposed to do evil or hurt people, right?
Yeah.
So
the karma like points, right?
Yeah, your merits, right? So if your Satyan is hurting people, like slitting throat and die, does that fall on you as bad merit?
Yeah, that's very I would think the demerit point, like the driving, then you go and crash something. I think this will be the equivalent of crushing the government trees.
I have to pay. So anonymous member says, I don't really care. I never thought about spiritual cultivation, but then they do seem to be guiding me on that. Post ritual, after my first Satyan, my head was so damn clear that I decided to take on meditation to maintain that state of mind. And I think that their being fuck off Satyan is nothing detrimental to my spiritual development because my focus is on something else anyway.
Yes. See more, you know why? Because you have to go to our group to find out more. 聪明有没有? You want to find out more, go to our group and see. Oh, everything is there. A lot of things you guys can go and read.
I think
business idea.
My this co-host is quite sad. Very good. Okay, but if you don't have Satyan to harm people, you don't want to put tattoo because you know some of the limitations you cannot abide by, then there is another option for you to take. This one is paper voodoo. Let's take a look.
Stamp version already now, this one.
So you can buy the stamp, go and chop. Is that
so
what?
You write what is the feeling? That's hatred, and then that's ex-boyfriend below.
Wow, even the nail also got chopped on.
And then after that, right? Wish you good luck. So my friend sent me this. He's from Taiwan. So Taiwan have a lot of this kind of practice. Also, I think apparently they have a whole street, right? That they will have like these aunties and things like that. Spirit practitioner or not, I can't really tell lah. But apparently you can go over there, right? Then you can tell the auntie who you want to like get back at, 打小人, beating the small man, and then they will do it for you, and then they will curse, and then they will shout, and then they will beat that person for you. Interesting, right, Taiwan?
I remember those old videos, Hong Kong videos. I think even when I went to Hong Kong in the early 2000, you find all these auntie under the bridge. Right? They sit down. They
Yeah.
sit down on a small stool, and they have this paper effigy, and they have a chakia, the wooden clocks. Then they were
Correct.
打你的死人头啊! Then you were like, they were almost like sing song. They were beat and beat and beat and beat. So apparently, if you are tulan with somebody, you can go to this auntie and give the name, give the birthday or whatever. The auntie will write on the doll and then beat the doll with the slipper. Apparently, it will cause your target to have bad luck or headache or arm pain.
Yeah, quite interesting, right? So it's like some random auntie in Hong Kong cursed me.
I saw a modern box set. Okay? The 打小人
Okay.
box set. This was from a temple in Singapore at Aljunied site, the Qigong temple.
Okay.
I interviewed the young Taoist practitioner on our YouTube video. She's taking over the father. So very enterprising. So she said, I know people like to vent their anger. So she was quite modern in the way she thinks. Like, so this is a psychological way to release your stress. So you write the name and you beat. So it comes in a nice set. You can buy it. I think I can't remember the price already. So I said, do you believe that this will actually affect the person? Then she also give me the metaphysical answer of, if you believe it will happen. Like, walao piang eh, you're saleswoman
Okay,
number
lor.
one. You know? So I make no promises that it will work. It depends on your belief. So if the person never gonna affected, but at least you de-stress, right? You feel better, right? So it works.
Okay. Good. Fair point. You cannot fault her on that, right?
Yeah,
Your like hatred and manifestation need to be enough. But then again, right? Maybe talking back about the star seeds one. Maybe he's like the person who confessed his hatred is like strong enough. Enough feelings invoked.
I mean, even from his the way he writes it, the way he replies, it sounds like this anonymous member is a very angry person.
Maybe angry and strong headed. Like a bull, kind of like a bull kind of vibes.
But the good thing is also he said that at the end, the meditation clears his head and keeps him calm. So the hantu side aside, the spiritual side aside, at least he's found his calm spot, and I think that's going to be best for him. And hopefully with his calmness, it doesn't reflect through his Satyan amplifier and affect people around him.
Yeah. So maybe like, why the auntie can do it and why you can't just take a random clock and do it. Maybe you need to have like some sort of maybe innate like, skills or something like that. I don't know.
Because auntie are innate angry people.
I say, huh? You make my daughter pregnant, ah? Huh? You don't want to marry her, ah? Wow, habis. 打你 curse your whole family.
So, in that sense, modern day version, the Karens are the most powerful aunties. I would like to see a manager. Manager not around, is it? Hold on. Take out a doll.
Can you imagine a Karen in hell? What would that look like?
Walao, even a fucking Satan also was like, get this Karen out of my face. I like to see your boss.
I am the boss. No. I want to see your boss.
Yeah. I want to make a complaint. Why hell so hot? Why got no aircon? How come so crowded here? Hey girl, are you able to get this chop stampy thing? I mean, I'm not going to curse anybody. I just want to have it. It's so cool.
I will go and find. Maybe we'll put it on the Supernatural Compassion website.
Merchandise page. Yeah. But it's just too cool. I need to have this. But for some people who don't want to curse their boyfriend, who don't want to curse people, there's another way to scare your boyfriend. But whether your boyfriend will react to you in a way that you want not, different story lah. Let's watch this next video. Okay, do you know what she's doing?
Yeah, being possessed and like floating in the air. Right?
I zoom in
I like
for
how
you.
the boyfriend just like, nope.
I see,
Just
I zoom in for you all. Then you're like, okay. Okay, see, you look at the doorway, the middle portion, boyfriend comes out, sees her, fuck this shit. He's like, I'm done. He goes away.
so it's like a very interesting like way to find out whether your boyfriend loves you. So instead of asking your boyfriend, will you love me if I'm a worm? This is the new version of it.
Maybe we should do it to your boyfriend.
I don't think he will be appreciative of this prank.
But what do you think he will do? I'm curious to know his response.
Then he'll be like, "Stop your craziness, calm down."
That's it. I never like support you or try to carry you down or baby, are you okay? Baby, are you okay? Don't have.
Don't have lah, because he already know what he's getting into. He already know what he signed up for.
He's like, hold on, I call Eugene.
Throw some salt and then call it a day. So I babe, I go and sleep first.
I think for me, I will react
How will you react?
I will run over there and I'll clothesline her off the table lah.
Oh, I thought you would take out your phone and then like, hey, this one's good content.
That's true. That's true. I might set up the phone first, film it, then I go over.
Maybe by then she like piak on the floor. Eh?
Yeah, I've experienced in this. Remember my Supernatural Confessions book when I wrote about it. The entire Supernatural Confessions, the platform that we know today, started off because of the book. It started off because of a possession of an ex-girlfriend that looked nothing like that lah. I mean, the possession was not. I think if I see that,
Shots were fired. Chao da already. Now ex-girlfriend favor barbecue.
Oh, but how did she float? I'm trying to see the mechanics of it.
I read the comments. So they actually say that she's actually standing on tiptoeing on the counter. You can see her body like sideways, right? It's like she's like slightly like bent forward, like Michael Jackson position.
Yeah.
Then tie her shoes to the back of her leg. You know the shoelace.
Yeah.
She tie it to the back of her leg.
Oh, so the shoes is floating, but she's actually standing on the.
Correct.
Oh. Okay lah. For a black girl, she don't have very nice ass lah. Oh, she can't. Yeah, I can't see. Can't see also.
Let's say she's like very bending forward, but
Yeah.
from the back view you can't see.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. This angmoh.
But creative.
Creative. Speaking of angmoh, there's a video that talks about angmoh in crematorium. Did you see that one yet? Oh, that one.
Yes, I have.
So I want to ask everyone watching this video a question. When you cremate someone, what does it smell like?
I mean, in Singapore context, you can't really smell them, right? Because usually in the crematorium is behind like one very fancy glass door, and then after that, everyone is crying in the aircon room. Wow, you know.
Everyone crying in comfort. But got aircon. Okay, but imagine lah, if someone burned to death, right, what's the smell that you will get?
It probably smell like burnt meat, lor, I would guess. Because like ultimately they have to burn until it become ashes, right? So if you ever have a cooking misadventure before, I think you know what that smells like.
Let's take a look at how angmoh smell like after cremation.
I don't know what y'all think. Would you live next to a cemetery?
I did for 3 years. And when we first moved there, they had a crematory, but I didn't know that was a crematory. I thought it was a barbecue place because it smelled like really sweet, wonderful barbecue. So apparently Americans are so fat and full of processed sugar and all the little preservatives that when they burn, they smell like sweet barbecue. Yeah.
So now you know. Angmoh smell like sioba.
What about the Chinese and the Malay and the Indian smell like then?
Chinese smell of
Char siu.
char siu. Then Malay smell of nasi padang. Indian smell of curry.
Interesting.
I think so. I don't know lah. I never smelled people who get cremated before, but now that I watch this video, I'm curious.
Hey, maybe it might inspire the chef to create a new dish. Barbecue shuba.
Wow.
Barbecue curry.
So now all that coke lah, that hamburger that you're eating, you
They're
are what you eat.
nasty.
Yeah. Oh, this next video is interesting. So if you are looking at the cursors and you're thinking, today with the star seed, the sayan, girls trying to
Wanna go
scare the
pai-pai,
boyfriend. You want to go pai-pai. But what if you want to go pai-pai, but the gods are on leave? Where is this place?
Wait, the video caption is like,
Oops.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
You want to replay that again?
okay, come, like that. Replay it. Okay. Can you give us more information about this video? It's all in Chinese, I don't understand.
So I saw this actually just last night.
Ah.
So it says when you sit cable car to go and see the gods in the mountain, but
Ah.
the gods all went home. Clock out already the timing. You see the sky all dark already. The god even wave at you. Bye.
Pangkang. So
Leave
this,
it on the desk. Leave it on the desk. I'll come back and settle it tomorrow.
so this is what, Taiwan? It looks like Taiwan.
I guess so. It looks like Taiwan or somewhere in
China.
China because they have a lot of mountainous forest area, right?
So while Chinese god actually takes a break, the Angmo god don't take break. Let's take a look at the next video.
The spirit must have got in this motherfucker. Face it upwards. You see all this shit? Turn it on, see? Open that bitch. Nope. I'm out of here. The spirit must have got in this motherfucker. Face it upwards.
No battery, but the thing is still playing.
Yeah. So the person who sent it to me said he was a bit skeptical also and says that, hey, what if there's a cable actually attached behind? But then after that, when I look, he turned over that thing, right? The thing is like laid flat, ma. So I'm like, Pokoleng lah. How can the wire be still attached there?
What is
So
this
to
anyway?
me,
Is it the last the nativity scene?
I don't know what scene is this. I'm not really sure about the Christian following, but I know this is about the church because what the song they are playing is like, I think the Holy Spirit or Hallelujah or something like that. Yeah. So
No,
Angmo God don't take breaks.
for $14.99 you can get a Angmo god to bless your place without batteries.
How long will it go for?
No knows, yeah. Yeah, but
Later the moment you buy home, you're not holy enough. The battery just
okay, so I can look at this screen, right, and you can see there's lights coming from inside. So it is moving,
yes.
right? So there's
It
lights.
is still on.
Yeah.
It's still on, and there's actually over there's still like music playing. So to me, I'm just like, interesting. So what I feel that is maybe the store, this kind of stores, it looks like the dollar store.
Yeah.
Like, those people refund, or maybe those people to sell their stuff again. Maybe it come from like a dead person's house, or maybe from like who knows how many generations ago. And then after that, maybe something could possess the thing. What do you think?
Okay, we laugh about it, and I know this video, the guy was like saying batteries not included and all that. On a more serious thought, right, I'm thinking, how can this potentially work? Because this is science, this is circuitry. It requires power to power up. And if we take our Asian knowledge of energy and power, like what you said, it belongs to a dead person in the house. And he's been listening to this when he was alive. Now that when he has passed on, and this thing has been sold to the convertible store or secondhand store, his spirit's attached to this by sentiment. And because he wants to hear it again, he's powering it up the same way spirits power up EMF or turn on and off light or turn on and off radio. He might have actually got an actual haunting here that he did not realize.
Probably, maybe the soul somewhere is still listening to the music. Then after that, it's like, hey, who off my music again at the dollar store?
Yeah.
So everybody is like going viral about this.
It went viral, is it? This one?
Yeah, it went viral. I saw this a few years ago actually.
But cannot
But-
explain eh. Really cannot explain eh.
Well, who knows? Only the person who buy home and then after that put on the Ouija board, they'll be like, "Are you here? Yes. Are you still want to listen to the music? Yes. Do you want to listen together? Yes."
Okay, set. If I see things like that, I'll buy it for you, okay? Your Christmas
No,
present.
thank you. No, thank you. Can keep it at the Hantu Museum.
And now for our final highlight for today. It's a confession, or not really so much confession, but it's a question posed by an anonymous member, fresh last night that we approved this. Is about Nasi Kang Kang. And in fact, this Nasi Kang Kang, I had my doubts about it, but as you read on, there might be some hantu element to it. Let's have a listen.
Thank you for sending in your confession. So this is a confession by an anonymous member. So here goes. How do you help someone who is under a spell and is only aware for a short period of time during the Ramadan period? Almost like he's a victim of Nasi Kang Kang. The whole year he will be verbally abused by his spouse and he will cower meekly like a mouse. But only during Ramadan does he wake up and actively seek help from his best friend whom he has alienated for most of his marriage. The first time it happened, we didn't see the pattern. It was only a few years later that we found the clockwork. First day of fasting, and there he is. He will listen to our advice, but somehow everything off until Hari Raya. But by then, he already turned back to his zombie mode. And the cycle continues. She controls everything. The money, movement, even his social media. Most of the posts are about how great she is. Yeah, that kind of crazy.
What do you think?
So I didn't know what Nasi Kang Kang was until someone told me. Someone actually accused me of Nasi Kang Kang. So when I was like discussing with one of my friends,
Yeah.
and then I was like saying, "Hey, I joined this new thing called Supernatural Confession." Then I made a few confession, and then after that, people like they want to meet me up lah. Then after that, the friend I think probably jealous also lah. They say, "What do you do to this man? You give them Nasi Kang Kang, is it?" Then they keep coming back for more. I was like, "Yeah, what?" So then I was introduced to this concept, Nasi Kang Kang.
Okay.
We can put like a fancy font here.
Okay, introduce to us what Nasi Kang Kang is.
So Nasi Kang Kang drink is apparently if you put your vagina discharge juice into the rice and then you cook the rice and then you feed to a person who you want to offer your or them to offer you their loyalty and to listen to you no matter what you say. They will just do it. The power of pussy. And then after that, apparently, I think you feed this person, the Nasi Kang Kang enough, and then this person will be like in a zombie state, like just listen to whatever you say. Give me $500. Yes, I will do it now, my queen.
Yep. That's what Nasi Kang Kang in summary is about. Now, how Nasi Kang Kang works is you have to steam the rice. Steam the
Okay.
rice, then you have to squat over the rice, lift up your dress, right? Like, or put your dress over the. So the steam comes up and then comes into contact with your pussy. Lah. Then your pussy, your sweat, right? And then in your mind, while you are squatting there, you can add extra layer by fingering yourself or whatever, thinking of your target victim. And then you let your sweat and your juice all drip back into the rice. Some people have said that if you put in menstrual blood into the rice or boil the rice with sanitary pad or tampon, you will have extra power, extra flavor also. Then you take this rice and you cook it or however you want to prepare your meal and serve it to your target victim. And your target victim, after eating it, will be docile and worship you and look at you as his goddess, and when you say A, he won't say B. We ask him to jump, he asks you how high, and that sort. Yeah. And apparently Nasi Kang Kang, I spoke to a Malay ustaz. He says it's a real thing, but what I just described is lacking the mantra. So you need to do all that with the thought and manifestation, but you also need to recite some words in order for the magic to take effect.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, usually when people cook rice,
Yeah.
they cook for the whole family. So does it mean she's eating the nasi kang kang herself also?
No. There are some women, like one of this confessor, her stepmother was very evil and wanted people to just do her bidding. She will cook for you. She will not eat from that same rice, from that same meal.
Oh.
This is
Then
especially
where she
for
eat
you.
from? So weird.
She just boil her own rice, one small pot. But this one is for you lah. She, oh sayang, it's for you. Come, let me feed you. Then the man blur like, oh wow, my wife so loving. Make me eat. Oh wow. Nice or not? Sedap or not? Wow, very sedap. Eat some more. Like that lah.
Oh, interesting. I think someone tried to nasi kang kang me the other time also. I think I was about 3 years ago. But this version, he's a man now, right? So he has been bothering me for like forever already because I'm part of the finance department the last time. So all the payment, have to come through me. Then he will like, hey, today what time you off? That kind of thing. Every time come and bother me. I don't know for what. Then after that, one time, he brought from Malaysia I think it's called tau sapia. So it's like some chestnut flavor biscuit. He only can buy from like Malaysia, like a durian flavor. The Singapore don't have. Then after that, he wait for me when I was alone in the office, where everybody is like, out and about. Then after that, he kind of like ambushed me in the office. I was like stuck in the computer. I doing work. I cannot go suddenly run away. Right? Then after that, I just like talk to him very coldly because I want the conversation to end. And then after that, he was like, for example, he just take the thing and then he just tell me, this is for you. Then after that, I say, oh, I don't eat durian. I just like tell lies. Then after that, he was like, no, you must eat. Can you eat now?
Wow.
Then he was like very insistent. Then after I say, oh, because you buy a whole pack for me, I wait until the rest of my colleagues come back, then we will eat together. Then after that, he very defensive. He said, no, this is just for you.
Red flag, yeah. Red flag.
Then after that, I just like, no, thank you. Like I just told him, okay, I will eat, but later. I'm a bit busy now. Let me clear my invoices first. Then he just, he had work to do, so he went off to do his work. Then I'm just like, I don't want to touch that thing.
Maybe he take out the tau sapia and he...
But it's sealed though. It's sealed though. Okay, but to be fair, this guy was from Malaysia. So I don't know, maybe Malaysia got like some...
Maybe yeah.
I don't know.
You never like... Then what do you do with it?
And I eat lah. I just put in the office. Like y'all enjoy.
You put inside the pantry, then you see suddenly the cleaning auntie, wow, actually that boy very leng zai, like, the auntie must have eaten one durian pia.
But then after that, the thing where he say like, cannot give anybody else. Like, I don't know. Do you like try to like have a spell directed at me?
I think so leh. I think he sounds damn dodgy.
Yes. But that is how it went down. Then after that, when like one of my colleagues that came back, she's Malay. Then after that, we always discuss this kind of thing. So I told her, hey, just now that guy asked me to eat this one. He said this one only just for me. One whole packet, how can finish? Then after I say, hey, this one I don't want to eat also. Don't give me. Away from me. Damn shady.
Yeah.
See, people try to gong tao me also.
I know for a fact, I have at least one girl out there somewhere in the universe that has tried to put a love spell on me. She sent me the photo of my photo in a jar with some ingredients, and it's supposed to be a love jar.
But so sus, why send to you? Let it be known.
Let it be known, right?
That I love you.
Yeah.
But I don't know, when people practice this kind of like supernatural thing, I thought it's like like birthday wish like that. When you blow out the candles, you don't tell people what's gonna happen.
Maybe that's why it didn't work.
But then again, he never tell me also, like sus.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, on one hand, it's quite a complimenting feeling, like someone is trying to curse you with with a Nasi Kang Kang. On the other hand, it's like I could
It's
have.
like, oh, just for me, thanks, but I don't want that.
So okay, let's take a look at what she said, right? Because this one is quite interesting. It goes on to say that he's like a zombie the rest of the year, only Ramadan. And why Ramadan? Is because during that period of time, it seems that the spells are weakened, the spirits are all locked up. Any of the jinn, the shaitan, are kept away from mankind, right? That's the Muslim beliefs about the Ramadan period. So that's when the spell doesn't work, and he goes around asking for help. Yeah. Then when Ramadan over, the spell come back again. And clockwork, right? Every cycle. So initially I thought, okay lah, not everything blame the hantu. That is rich coming from me. Not everything blame the hantu. But then now when I think about it, I read some more, right? This cycle of pattern, right, to repeat itself, then something must be up again. But to the point where she's controlling everything from your money to your movement to even marrying you, all this, I think from the get-go, she is not new to this. She has already been playing with magic even before she met him.
Maybe she comes from like a long line of,
Shaman.
Yeah, probably. Because to do this and to like playing with magic, maybe she, her mother taught her, hey, next time get yourself a rich husband, this is what you should do.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past her that she has Susuk also. If she's doing love spells, she also has Susuk. Susuk is that you have this charm needle and you put into your skin, into your face, and you will look very beautiful even when you're 60, 70. It's our Asian version of Botox and plastic surgery, except we don't go surgery, we just put needle inside and we look pretty.
Oh, this one I've heard before. One of my friend from Nafa, the last time she told me her grandma put susu in her face. So I didn't know, I forgot what was the term that she said. But she told me that the grandma actually, right, came to stay with her because, was physically sick. So after that, the mom wanted to take care of her because the daughter, right? But then after that, right, when she was doing all this kind of like black magic stuff, and then after that, when one time when when the daughter was washing the clothes, right, then saw like there's this like amulet or pendant, then didn't know what it was. And then after that, they go and consult somebody. Then after they say, hey, this one I think is black magic stuff. Like, then they didn't want it into their house because, it is, you're just staying here as a guest, ma. Then they know that the grandma was playing black magic stuff. So they locked it in the letterbox, downstairs. So it's still like somewhere kept safe, but then it's like, not in the house, probably not harming anybody. Yeah. So after that, right, when the grandma lost that, right, she went berserk. She went crazy. So she started crawling on the floor, with all the hair disheveled. She used to be a very pretty and well-kept woman until she lost that thing, right? Then after that, she's like, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff with all the hair in front? That's how my friend described it. I'm like, hey, it's not like haunted movie, eh? Then after that, then she said that her grandmother, her mom and her family suspect the grandmother was doing like the black magic stuff to keep herself young and beautiful, but cannot keep the the bodily physical self good lah. Maybe just for the beauty only. So I think it's very common practice. Maybe even in Singapore, even we don't know about it. You see a pretty girl, beware.
So Belinda, you got Susuk?
No, sorry. This one as what I always tell my father, 自然的,天生的
genetic,
naturally born with this. Maybe instead of a long line of shaman, I come from a long line of succubus.
Succubus don't need Susuk. They are the Susuks.
But okay, to be fair, I have my suspicion because my younger brother is also pretty attractive. He just talk to girls, the girls feel like, oh, butterflies. And
Oh.
then after that, not to talk bad about my older brother, but my older brother last time when he was younger, he was like, he does a bit of sports. So he's quite athletic, people look up to him, all the girls go, oh, that kind of thing. But now he's like 30 plus and he's like a bit grown sideways. He's still getting girls, He make all the sideways men making him look like, wow, how is this person raising all the girls?
No,
So
I
long
heard
line of
girls
concubines
these
in
days
the
like
blood.
yeah, I heard girls these days like that bod. That's why I'm keeping my body like that way. It seems to be the in thing. I mean, all this whole athletic thing, the six pack thing, I tried it. I mean, it worked, but when I got that bod, whew, irresistible. Oh.
Is that when the love spell came in?
Yeah, when I got that bod. No, the Susuk thing, right? It's actually more common than most people want to believe. There was a shaman who lived in Pasir Ris. He's dead now. He was responsible for doing Susuk. And he said, or rather his son said, celebrities would go to him. Known celebrities would go to him and for Susuk implants. But
so what, they really put the needle inside of you? Oh my god.
it sounds gross, but it's actually a small needle you put inside. You cannot feel it, you cannot touch it. It's not apparent. And you cannot die peacefully. Like your death will be very prolonged. And there's this lady who says, when I die, please remove the Susuk. So she got into an accident and she passed away, but her children forgot to remove the Susuk. Well, cannot bury. It's Malay so they bury, right? Not cremate. The body kept coming out. The funeral
What do you
got a
mean
lot
cannot bury?
like the soil as they were trying to bury it started to rain. The grave started filling up. They just couldn't put the body down. Then someone had a dream or had a premonition and recalled the time when the mother was still alive and saying, when I die, remove the Susuk. So they brought the body back up, got the ustad to pray, and the needle just came out. I mean, I think they used the egg. They used the egg to not to wipe over the body and then crack the egg and all the needles came out. Then they can bury the body.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is it the body doesn't want to be buried or is it the needles don't want to be buried?
Depends on how we look at it. Like if the needles is actually the work of the jinn, if you talk about the Malay law, and the jinn is what gives you the glamour, what people see. Maybe you are really ugly, but people see you like the ghost cover eyes, right? Like you're pretty. And in order for you to die, the jinn must be removed and passed on to somebody else, or at least be freed of you. Otherwise, they will not let you go into the ground. Or the earth rejects you because you are unclean.
Interesting. So usually this kind of gene they will want to be passed down to like your family member and stuff like that. Of all the stories I've heard you have mentioned like I remember there was one, the father who has like a whole room of genes, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember which confession it was really, but they all want to be passed down to the next kin.
But the Susuk gene is not the same as the Saka gene that you talk about. The one you talk about passing down from generation to generation is genes that follow the family lineage and they're protecting the family line from generations ago. This needle one is, the purpose is just to create glamour. And once you remove the needle, the gene is free to roam and do other things.
Oh, so it's like a temporary contract lah. Then they are free lah. Interesting.
So you learn a lot on housekeeping,
It's all for the Hantu School, Eugene.
Yeah, Hantu Academy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. Any last words, Belinda? Anything you want to prepare us for next week, or any message for our community?
So, all the messages that we want to say is that, with great power comes great responsibility. Don't anyhow go and play with black magic. Later you're gonna somewhere. Maybe not in this life. Maybe in the next, in the afterlife. Then you cannot pass the gates. Whatever gates you believe in maybe the Chinese gate, the Christian gate, cannot pass the gates. Then you all know. Then time to go where, Eugene?
Where to go?
Hantu school.
I'm still waiting for the Belinda gifted school for the Third Eye Academy to open also. Anyway, once again, this is Housekeeping with us, your host. That's the SC Succubus, Belinda, and myself, Eugene Tay, saying goodbye. We'll see you guys next week. I'll see you guys on Friday Night Live first. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.